Procedural justice can address generative AI's trust/legitimacy problem. The arrival of generative AI has raised concerns about bias and the trustworthiness of tech companies to keep society's best interests at heart. Procedural justice, a framework based on social psychology, can help build trust and legitimacy by ensuring neutral, respectful, and transparent decision-making, and giving everyone a chance to voice their opinions. Companies building AI platforms should hire multidisciplinary teams that include social scientists, seek external input and diverse viewpoints, provide transparency about how applications are trained and safety measures, and allow researchers to audit and understand AI models. By adopting a procedural justice approach, companies can engage society in the process and earn trust and legitimacy.
Apple reportedly limits internal use of AI-powered tools like ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot. Apple has restricted the internal use of generative AI tools like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Microsoft-owned GitHub's Copilot to prevent their confidential data from ending up with competitors. The move follows similar actions by other companies like Samsung, Bank of America, Citi, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Walmart, and Verizon. Apple is developing its own generative AI models and is on the hunt for generative AI talent, according to recent job listings. Multiple teams at Apple, including the one working on Siri, are experimenting with language-generating AI. Apple released AI-powered book narrations in January and is expected to make some AI-related announcements during its upcoming Worldwide Developer Conference, WWDC, next month.
Apple is on the hunt for generative AI talent. Apple is seeking to hire experts in generative AI, posting job ads on its career page for machine learning specialists passionate about building extraordinary autonomous systems. The job postings began on April 27 and are in teams that include Integrated System Experience, Input Experience NLP, Machine Learning R&D, and the Technology Development Group located across San Diego, the Bay Area, and Seattle. Some roles focus specifically on visual generative AI applications. It is unclear exactly what these hires would be working on, new products or refreshing existing ones, but Apple has been viewed as falling behind in the latest wave of technology led by companies like OpenAI, Midjourney, and Stability AI with their advances in generative AI. Apple was an early mover in the world of consumer AI applications with the launch of Siri Voice Assistant on the iPhone in 2011, but more recently it has been viewed as falling behind in the latest wave of technology. Now, Apple is reportedly working on its own generative AI products, according to the Wall Street Journal, and may be hiring more generative AI experts in aid of serving either or both of those ends.
Gary Marcus is happy to help regulate AI for U.S. government. I'm interested. Neuroscientist and AI expert Gary Marcus recently testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee alongside OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and IBM's Chief Privacy Trust Officer, Christina Montgomery. The hearing focused on regulating AI, with senators expressing concern about potential threats to democracy posed by current AI technology. Marcus believes that while current AI is not an existential threat to humanity, it is a serious risk to democracy due to its potential for misinformation and political manipulation. He also advocates for a regulatory body for AI, similar to the FDA, that ensures safe deployment of AI technologies. Marcus was moved by the experience of testifying before the Senate Judiciary Committee and believes that his neutral voice could be valuable in shaping a global, nonprofit regulatory agency for AI.
Boston isn't afraid of generative AI. Generative AI tools such as ChatGPT and Google Bard have been the subject of controversy in recent months, with some government officials banning or blocking access to them over concerns about cheating, plagiarism, and reduced critical thinking skills among students. However, an increasing number of officials are realizing the potential benefits of generative AI and are embracing a more hands-on approach to its use. New York City schools recently reversed its ban on generative AI, recognizing its potential to support teachers and students, while Boston has become the first city in the U.S. to adopt a responsible experimentation approach to the technology. This approach focuses on exploring how AI can be used to improve government effectiveness and efficiency, rather than simply governing AI. Generative AI is seen as a way to reduce workload for public officials by automating tasks like prompt writing, translation, and summarization of lengthy text or audio. It can also help make important information about public services accessible to non-English-speaking populations by providing translations and plain language summaries. Overall, the responsible use of generative AI could revolutionize the public sector's approach to the technology, promote social good, and alleviate the burden on overworked government officials.